up to the sunrise, let the day begin. Johnny and Mark are here, let the laughter in. With every sip of coffee, feel the warmth inside. Conversations and humor take you for a ride. Your morning boost, Johnny and Mark. A perfect blend of laughter, uniting the spark, inspiration and insight. Join the journey, let them light your way. It's a brew of connection, a world to explore, a network of voices opening the door. With Johnny and Mark, feel the power of two. A morning tradition just waiting for you. As the day unfolds, carry what you've heard. Inspire and inform with every single word. Johnny and Mark beside you as you start a new day. The morning show that lifts you through and through. A network of voices opening the door. With Johnny and Mark, feel the power of two. A morning tradition just waiting for you.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reselling, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem, see the special man.
See the special man.
You got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Cajun roots, Johnny understands.
Johnny understands.
Let him have it with no problem, see the special man. Let him have it with no problem, see the special man.
Hello, good morning, and welcome on this Monday morning where it's currently 25 degrees here in Massachusetts. We're supposed to get into the high 30s, low 40s today. I'm looking forward to that. Mark must have to take a phone call, so he is going to be here when he gets here. Let's see who was first in the chat. That was little Debbie. Hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you, and welcome. A red arrow, Gina.
I thought I had time to go fill my coffee cup.
You got time? Go get you some coffee.
I did.
Oh, okay. Positive thinking is more than just a tagline. I like that already. It changes the way we behave and firmly believe that we're positive and only make me better. I like that. That is awesome and true. Yes. That's from Harvey. Miss Denise, hello, good morning, and welcome. We got you in my thoughts and prayers as she goes to her for her shoulder. Definitely keeping you in my thoughts and prayers, and everything will go. And Mr. J, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? See you and welcome. Yep. Ellen, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Drink your coffee, number one. Stay focused and positive, number two. Number three is don't freak out. Number four, remember, stable people is wrong. 5, are you wearing pants? No.
Yes.
Yeah, shorts. And 6, you're a magnificent sunflower or potato. I like that. And by the way, this Thursday, I will be on with Ellen's Enchanted Emporium on her show this week. This Thursday. Looking forward to it. Glenn, hello, good morning, and welcome. And Chrissy and Stacy, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
And yes, we're on the Facebook side as well. No USPS, yes, no mail today. It's a federal holiday. No mail, no banks. Enjoy the day. Yeah. That's right. No mail will be passing today. And look, I'm over here this morning getting my orders pulled, getting everything ready. And I was like, oh, wait, I ain't got to rush today because there's no mail today. No. Yeah.
It's not going to be open, Johnny.
It's that habit. Pull the orders, get them ready. And it's like, oh, no, I can relax. That happens a lot of life in 8 minutes. Fraction, a little spoon for charity. Just a smile. I like that, Jay. Thank you. It's me, Angie. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Angie and Mona. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are y'all doing? Good to see y'all, and welcome. Ashley, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. What in the 70s and 80s here in Mississippi. Angie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And thank you for replying to that email. I didn't want to do anything without having you at least make sure to check in with you. And I got you down for the. I got you. I got you. Thank you for replying that early. I wasn't sure if you would see my email that early in the morning. Amy, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Also, don't forget if you are part of the February 28th Reseller Community Shop Hop Train Sale, check your email. Everyone who is part of it, all 12 resellers, you got your email this morning with your thumbnail, your description information, and your lineup for this month's show. Make sure you read it and check it and save it. And I will be officially, please make sure to email me. It is official as of this morning. March 28th is now open for the Reseller Community Shop Hop Train Sale. Make sure you email me if you want to be part of that one. No, you're right about that one, Amy. I was in that full mode this morning. I was ready to. Yeah, it was that mode this morning, as always. Joanne, hello, good morning, and welcome. And
Good morning,
hi.
Joanne.
See you, welcome. Rose, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing, Sunshine? Good to
Hi,
see
Rose.
you. Long time no see. We just saw you last Friday. But thank you for coming back over. We do this every Monday through Friday. Thank you for coming on by. Rosie actually is, her family used to work with me at a restaurant that I used to own in Louisiana. Yeah, her and her family worked with me. It was always fun. We did a lot of catering. Spring, I know, I can't wait. It'll get here soon enough. I went to pull my trash can out on the side of the house and I couldn't because it was frozen in the snow. So needless to say, that did not get put to the road last night. I tried yesterday afternoon, it just didn't work. Good morning, Sharon, Susie. Hello, good morning, and welcome. Got your email this morning, I hope. But please check your email for those who are part of the Shop Hop Train Sale. I hear you, little Debbie. Yeah, the weather is wonky, wonky, donkey all over the place. But you know what? It'll get better. Yeah, it's been nice this past weekend where the sun was out, kind of melting a little bit of the snow in the driveway. But Lord Jesus, it all froze up again. It froze in my trash can in place, so I couldn't get it out. So, Mark, how
Yep,
was your weekend?
it was good. Um,
You had a great show yesterday.
yeah, we had Gina, Southern Siren Vintage, and Angie's Oddities.
And what do you got planned this week? Are you going to be on with Janine's this week?
I think so, but I have to.
Check
I
it.
got to check with her.
Typical little every week at a check. You never know
Um,
what's going on.
with everything kind of up in the air, I'm going to try to be there.
That's all you can do. And starting this week, so please keep Miss Denise in your thoughts and prayers as Daisy's Creations as she goes into for her morning her shoulder surgery tomorrow. Did you get my email last week, Jay? Jay, report to the office. You got a question in the chat. So this week, Miss Denise will be out starting this Wednesday for the Hump Day auction, and I already have those taking place in the spot for Miss Denise. She'll be out for about a month, 6 to 8 weeks. We'll be playing it by ear. Hopefully that everything goes well and gets into her rehab with no problem, and that everything goes well, Miss Denise. And then starting next week, we got more updates as soon as we know more about the updates coming up. Also, let's see, this Wednesday, Thursday, actually this Wednesday, we have Carol's Creative Corner, Jim and Julie on as guests. That's their permanent third week spot. And we're also going to have Miss Marion join us this Wednesday as a guest. I'm looking forward to that. And this Thursday, I'll be on at 3:10 on Ellen's Enchanted Emporium as her guest on her show this Thursday, the 19th. And then on the 24th, I am going to be on, which is odd for me, at 2 o'clock on the Friends Selling with Friends on Janine's channel because I have a doctor's appointment at 12:30 that I have to do. It's a checkup from the procedure that I had last month for the endocrinology, the scope thing that they did. Is they pulled and removed the tumors. So I got that checkup on the 24th. So I have to do that as my checkup. So with the oncologist department, oncology. So that's, oh, look at Miss Marion. Look at her. She just came in.
Good morning, Miss Marion.
I emailed you in a few days due to the job. Miss Marion, I will be there. I'm looking forward to it. Brenda is going to be getting my computer set up for me. Awesome, Miss Marion. I'm looking forward to it too. I'm always looking forward to when you get to be on our show. Yeah, it's always a blessing. I know last time we had issues with the computer or something happened, so she couldn't see us, we couldn't see her, that kind of thing. So, but she was on for a beginning. She started with us. But I always love having Miss Marion on.
Well, Miss Marion, I hope. Well, she's going to be the first one in Friends Playing with Friends. She's going to kick us off.
Oh, okay.
Right before you.
Oh, cool. Yeah, but I'm not going to be on until 2 o'clock.
Okay.
So that
Well,
means
there'll be somebody before that. Yeah. We're going to start with Miss Marion, though.
Yeah. I had to take the 2 o'clock slot because I didn't know how long it's going to take me.
Yeah.
With that appointment, it's not until 12:30. So, yeah. And that's just the checking up with the doctor from my procedure last month.
Yep.
Ryan, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Yes, Ellen.
Nice cool hat, Ryan.
I am now booking for March. It is completed, and everyone got their spots emailed out to them. It all went out this morning. And how are you doing, Mr. Ryan? Hello, good morning, and welcome. Good to see you. And Ellen, February. Yep. And all that went out this morning, early. Yeah. And so, I am now taking spots for February 28th.
Don't you mean March?
I mean, March 28th. Duh. Yeah. March 28th. So just make sure you email me if you're interested. I do have several who are like their special time slot that I give them when they're on every month. But I do use you if you want to be on. Yeah. And at the end, we do have it open where you can either do a pre-recorded, a premiere, or a live. It's up to you. Yeah, whatever you feel comfortable.
The live worked really well.
For me, unless you have somebody helping you mod in the chat and showing at the same time, for me, it was a little hard. But if you have someone else who's helping you, then yeah, it does work out when you have two. But you do what you can, you know. I liked it. It was fun. But I just went back and got everybody who bought after the rounds, which just is a little extra work, but that's okay. I was okay with that. And then other than that, we are playing everything by ear. Cool. I'm going to take a spot if you still have openings. Yep. Yeah, just email me and let me know because I like to keep an email list. And I star them whenever somebody asks, so I know to go back and make sure I get y'all on the list. I already had somebody that reached out to me for the next 3 months, so I got to go back and make sure and I star it just to be sure. I don't want to miss anybody because that happens. I have a question for everybody who's in the chat because I am wondering about this thing that they call WhatsApp. Out of curiosity, with WhatsApp, does anybody use it? And how does it work? And is it free? I'm a little curious about that one called the WhatsApp. I've been hearing about it, but I don't know nothing about it, and I don't want to just sign up for something. I'm not sure.
What is it?
That's what I'm wondering. It's some kind of app called WhatsApp. I googled it, but I'm just not sure. It's something to do with an app that you talk to, like almost like Facebook. But it's with this app that you have like a special number that people can use that you don't have. They don't actually have your actual phone number. From what I'm gathering, I believe. Ellen Kulo was going to take a spot if it was still open. Yep. Taken care of. Thank you, Ellen. Cheryl, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you? You just can only listen. I understand that. I did a lot of that this weekend. Thank you, Jay. Thought you ignored me. Yeah, come on now. WhatsApp is free. I use it to talk to Lewis's family in Peru. Ask AI to summarize it. I just Googled it a little bit right before the show, and it's like I gotta find out more about it. It's much bigger internationally than the U.S. Okay, okay.
Of course, Patrick. Of course.
Ellen says from the WhatsApp website, log into WhatsApp web for simple, reliable, and private messaging on your desktop. Send to receive messages and files with ease, and all is free. All right, thank you, Patrick. Hello, good morning, and welcome. What app is used to small?
Drive
I
characters and talk to Dawn and Mary. Hey, perfect.
didn't know that. I thought Dawn and Mary still had their regular phone number. Hmm. I was thinking about that this weekend about talking with them because I haven't talked to them since they moved. What app is great, especially when traveling internationally? It's also good for video calls. Also, well, yes, hello, chat. I didn't want to say it. That's okay, little Debbie. I understand. Patrick, you didn't know you have to use Roy. Most countries don't use Facebook messages and run on WhatsApp, including all. Yeah, I did see that. I did start, but it was right before the show. It said something about best used for businesses. That's what I was thinking too, Patrick. Yeah, you never know. So I know I've heard about it. Um, it's been talked about even on like there's commercials on it. But you know me, I'm kind of leery about all that kind of stuff. I got an email with somebody who wants to do a WhatsApp chat with me. It's like, what is this? Patrick says, it's Mark Zuckerberg's way to read all of your messages. Yeah, you're right about that, most likely. So it's a Google thing, isn't it? I guess you use it with your Google account.
Uh,
I'm going to look more into it before I sign up for net. And you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be just. I'd rather use it on my computer than my phone because then I got the. I don't know. I'm just leery. We have a chat channel with our family members so we can keep in touch. Oh, really?
hmm.
I wonder. Because I haven't talked to Dawn and Mary since they moved, except for watching them every Tuesday and Thursday on their show. But yeah, Alan says, feel bad. The person signed to read my stuff. Let's see. Regina says, it ain't only and only has cameras on
See that
cameras on what like
now that I've see it in writing, that's exactly what years ago, over 10 years ago, I saw something on it, and it's like, no, that's a scam. So
keep in touch because we are all in different states. The love since my kids are always going away internationally. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm leery about. The scamming going on. Francine, hello, good morning, and
Francine,
welcome. And how are you doing? I am old school. Yeah, I know. Same here. Do they still use Yahoo Messenger? I just finally got into my account again last month. I forgot all about that with Yahoo. It was something I was doing. It's like I got a message about something when I remember Yahoo. It's like, oh wait, I do have an account with them. I just never used it. Been using what for years and years.
oh, okay, Jay, good.
That's what I'm leery about, though. Also, when my daughter goes off to, there is no charges. Really? Hmm. ASL. Patrick. ICQ Messenger.
I've
Um,
never heard of half of these.
I haven't either. I'm not sure what that one is. Yahoo Messenger ended a few years ago. I thought they did. I'm not surprised, Patrick. Right. So, anywho, I was just curious about that because, again, I did see something about it and I've been trying to research it. But again, I don't like to download something that I'm not sure was the best. Just saw Flip Flops and Lollipops. Hello, good morning,
Hey,
and
flip
welcome.
flops.
How are you doing? Good to see. Telegram is a. I never used Telegram. When I think about it, it's the Telegram that they used to use when I was in the Navy.
Uh, Years ago, yeah.
I didn't think they still used it. Clippy only wants to help. Oh, I understand, Patrick. It took me a while to figure out your emoji too, until you explained it to me. Not realizing it was a paperclip. Cheryl says you can also video chat with multiple people at once. Now I'll be quiet. Don't Don't be quiet, Cheryl.
No, Cheryl.
We want to hear everything you got to
You're teaching this old dog something.
Yeah.
Because
Girl, the new things these days, it's so hard to figure out what you want to, again, if I don't ask, I don't know because I don't know if anybody else uses it. So, yep. And that's what we do for our birthdays and Christmas. Well, I didn't know that. I like the idea of having to do that without having to be charged if you use it for international too. So without further ado, we're going to go into our topic of the day. And today's topic was brought to you by someone in our chat who sent me an email and said, I would love to see this as a topic. So you know me, if you have any topics you would like to be brought up to the morning show topics, please make sure to email me at CajunRootsReseller@gmail.com and let me know in the comment section of your email that you would like to be turned into a topic for the morning show. So without further ado, let's go into our topic of the day. And Ellen made a comment right here. I like Discord for video chatting. I didn't know you could do that on Discord, but don't use it. It seems complicated, but it's actually fun. I didn't know you can do that on Discord.
Jay, it's a fruit.
No, it'll be listing, but today's topic, do you consider a tomato a fruit or a vegetable?
It's a fruit.
All right, so today's topic is it's never too late to judge not, lest he be judged. So many people judge others. Focus on self-reflection before judging others or correcting others. One must examine their own life, fostering humility instead of pride. Note in a spiritual reflection, it is never too late to stop judgmental attitudes and instead practice grace and empathy and recognizing that only rarely knows the full story of another's life or struggles.
It's true.
Your thoughts about that, Mark?
Well, that was big. Yeah. I don't know what Johnny does behind his closed doors. Yes, I see him 3 days a week. But as far as personal hygiene or any of that, now
Ellen, you can have watch parties? Okay. I don't know about that one.
Hello.
Randy.
Hey, Randy.
Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? So again, and this was a topic that somebody emailed to me. Great topic. A lot of people say that.
Hey, Michael.
For sure. Yes, and that's so true. But you know what's sad too is I hear this a lot when I'm in chats. And again, this is not to depict any particular person. It's just that I see this a lot. We should not be ones to be judging anybody because again, we are the ones that, to me, I only have one judge that I know of, that I believe in. But I'm not going to sit here and judge anybody. It's not my place. It's not my room. And I'll be here to listen to anybody who needs help. But I'm not going to sit here and judge nobody because I got to judge myself on things that I do. And I got to make sure I do right. Yeah, there's some things, well, should I? And you got the little devil on one side. You got the little angel on the other side. And then you're like, on a fence. Who are we to judge anybody? We're not, we shouldn't be doing it.
You can have your opinion.
Yeah.
Just don't vocalize it.
Exactly.
Especially if it's going to come out nasty. Whether you think it's nasty or not. Somebody else, whatever they're going through, they could take it totally wrong. And, you could ruin a friendship or an acquaintance.
Yep. Ellen says, yep, I did a fun all-day Christmas special watch party for a few years ago. We could even watch Peanuts. Cannot do that on YouTube. Oh, okay. Carol, hello, good morning and welcome. And
Hey,
how are you
Carol.
doing? Good to see you. Carol, I know you just came in, but I'm not sure if you heard the topic of the day. Phoenix channel is all about drama train. And
I don't even know who that is.
I don't know who that is either. But you know what? Let them have it. I will not be part of that because that's just not me. I don't need to be part of that. I, I got too much to worry about in my own life, much less somebody else's. Heather, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you, my grandma, my gaming son. Is it? Oh, okay. I bet that's cool. And you said that's on Discord? Discord? I only have one judge too. His name is Kevin.
Kevin.
And
Oh, come on now.
Michael? I just read it and he just kept on going. Good morning, Michael. Randy, I love Monty candle holder. Okay. Famous. Yes, indeed. They are beautiful. Yes, Patrick, they showed up in my feed. Colleen, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Follow the rule, do unto others. Exactly. Exactly. Seek my bestie. Oh, that's right. Y'all had your show last night. I was in bed early last night. I watched beginning of Mark's live. I was in bed before 5:30, watching TV, closing my eyes. I was so exhausted this weekend. Saturday was my busiest day because I got the listings, I got my videos, my listings on YouTube, eBay, Poshmark, and then I had to bring the dogs in for their vet because the week before that it was canceled because of the snow we had. So I had to do it this past Saturday. They got a clean bill of health and got Chai an appointment to go get groomed on the 28th. You can check in my channel if you like Johnny under all my videos. Okay, I'm gonna have to check into that. What's the subject? It's never too late to judge. It's never too late to judge. Judge not, lest he be judged. So many judge others. Focus on your self-reflection before judging others or correcting others, or more examine their own life, fostering humility instead of pride. Topic of the day. However, sitting silent with people. And again, I'm not gonna say that's one thing about me. I will not get into a pissing contest, so to say. You know, you do what you want to do, but that doesn't mean I have to be part of it. That's one thing that's never gonna happen with me. Just like if somebody tells me something and I didn't know, I didn't hear, I didn't see it, I wasn't there to witness it, I don't want to hear it. There's multiple sides to a story. But again, you need to hear the whole story before you make your own decision. I've only been on Discord for 3 weeks. Really? I am on there, but I'm not on there. You know, I'm signed up for it, but I'm not involved in any chats because I don't want to know nothing about. I don't know nothing about all that. Carol, did you turn all dollar items you need all missed out? Oh, she did.
Good morning, Maury.
Yes, please put your thumbs up. That'd be greatly appreciated. I was tough. Think everyone you want, but there's so much to keep hearing. And again, it's true, but you got to watch what you say and how you say it. So don't be a Karen and wrong everybody's wrong because you think the word needs to be your own opinion. That is so true. Finished painting house. Half the house is moved. The rest of it. Okay. Enjoying the new house. Exactly. The only time I judge is when I was being said or done wrong. You know, sometimes that's sad because we tend to, and I say we, and this is what I experience. Sometimes if somebody's talking about me and it's wrong or they're trying to judge me, I get on the defensive mode. You know, I want to come out and defend myself. Because if you're saying something about me that you don't know anything about me and you're going to run your mouth, you better know the truth. Because I'm going to come out fighting. I don't like it. Maury, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you, Judge. Not let me judge. That's right. Dawn, hello, good morning,
Dawn.
and welcome. And how are you doing? Visiting us on the Facebook side. Good to see you. Welcome. But again, you know, we have to be cautious because a lot of times, and I see this a lot, where people get this keyboard warrior effect where they don't know what's going on. They don't know the whole story. They only might know part of it. There might be somebody that's got the drama situation going on. And then you're going to sit there and bad mouth. And you don't even know what's going on. Stay away.
I've always said, okay, there's three sides to every story. Theirs, yours, and what the actual truth is.
Like you said, why Why do something people? Why do people do it? To judge others when they should look at themselves? Exactly. Look in the mirror. Yeah, exactly. And it's sad that I see this in not only our community but other communities. And what's sad about it is if I'm seeing, and one of the worst things I have is like in YouTube, you get a clickbait, you got a good topic, and then all of a sudden you get in there and then they arguing and talking about people. It's like I don't know who that is. I'm not part of this. I'm out of here. I'm not going to stay in there. Nope, gotta go. See ya. Don't want to be ya. That's right. That's so true. 6 million Jews and tens of them, tens of thousands of LGBTQ people died in concentration camps in Germany because people choose to stay out of it and not judge. Stay out of it and not judged. Well, again, that's a little bit different than what I'm talking about here. I'm not going to hurt nobody's feelings. I understand what you're saying, Jay. But in my situation, I'm not going to, especially if I don't know nothing about what's going on, I'm not going to insert myself into that. That's just the way I do things. Now, don't get me wrong. If somebody comes up to me and says, "What is your opinion about?" and they bring me into that, and I'll give my opinion. But then if it has to do with someone else, I'm going to go find out what's going on. I'm not going to just take one person's word for it because like Mark said, there's three sides to a story. Now that I'm back auctioning, it's funny so many see the Go Girl as Saint Mary Agnes, but haven't seen me. Yeah, you right about that one, Carol. It's like that, Mark, and it's so true. That's true. I stay out of other people's issues and maybe harder to deal with. Sometimes people just love the drama, and that is true too. But again, it's what we do with it. And again, a lot of times the best way is to stay out of it. Because 9 times out of 10, it's he said, she said, we say, you do, we do, whatever. No, don't bring yourself into that because guess what's going to happen? You're trying to stay positive. You're trying to be positive about whatever goes going on in your life. And then you get yourself pulled into that. And guess what's going to happen? It's no longer going to be a positive situation for you because now it's bringing you down into that stream of negativity, that drama. Stay away from it if you have to, please, at all costs. After running for Congress, I learned just to ignore people's drama. So many people and a lot of people just want to be talked, want to be heard, talk, and heard. That's all that some people do, but that's okay. All right, if it does not pertain to me, I ignore the drama person. Do you want to do something? That's right. I ain't got time for that.
Well, and like I've said it on here before. If you're talking about me, apparently I am very important to you. But if you're talking about me, you're leaving some other poor son of a bitch alone.
And this is a good point right here too. I think that we all are judged whatever based upon our life experience. Now we don't have to comment on that situation, or it's just going to be gaslighting, which is true. To the situation, agreeing with Mark, 3 sides to every story. That is so true. Leslie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? I just say, leave me out of your drama. My personal life gets enough drama. And you're so right about that. I ain't got time for that.
I only got to make a phone call to find out what the drama is.
That's right. I just use expressions. Bless your heart. I love that one. And just move on. That's a Southern. That's right. And you're so right. Cheryl, hello, good morning, and welcome. And Al, hello, good morning, and welcome. If you missed it last night, I was on her as a guest on Al's show last night. Go check it out.
Thank you for rating us.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
We live in a strange age. People seem to think your business is for public consumption. Yet, if you don't want to put it out there, you have to trust our humble. You're right about that one. And I look at it this way, and this is for anyone. If I get approached saying, "Did you hear?" No, but you know what? Let me find out. Text message. I got his number or got her number. Let me find out. I'm gonna get it from the horse's mouth, so to say. Figure of speech. That's how I am. If somebody brings something into me and wants to know something, I don't know, but I will find out if it has anything to do with me. Remember, the universe has. You got to remember too. Sometimes we say things that some people may not realize or understand our way of talking. If they don't know you 100% and say they're just new to the community, they don't know how you are, they don't know how you carry yourself, or they don't know how you communicate, Sometimes that can get yourself in trouble because of the fact that you're not understanding what's going on in some people's lives. Everybody talks differently and understands things differently. That is so true, Randy. The universe. That's right. And that is so true. Randy said, really, people do we need to be in someone else's trouble? No, not me. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got the energy and the time to spend for that. And that's it. You do what you got to do, boo. Nope, nope, nope. See, you don't want to be ya. Try to stay. I like that. Michael says, I also like using you or you're like the sound of your own voice. You know what? My dad used to always tell us that when we were growing up, especially my brother. Oftentimes when we get someone to know the case, and that's true. You just never know. But don't become the situation of that drama at that time by igniting the fire, because that's all you're going to be doing. Everybody saying hello again. Hello. Yeah, you're right about that one. Josie's place. That's right. Leslie's going to start being in there on the auctions. You know, again, it's going to happen, but it's what we do with it. Do we ignite it or do we ignore it? Now, there's some things you want to ignore. You want to be part of it. I don't want nobody bringing me into nobody's drama. I got enough of my own. And it's in a matter of speaking, so to say. You know, I got my things I got to deal with every day. But again, don't get me wrong. I'll be there as a friend if you need somebody to talk to. You know, I'm gonna be here for you. But when it comes to that drama stuff, and again, don't get me wrong. A lot of people do come on after the shows, and we do have a lot of conversations going on. Oh, really? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Hope I can be there to help you, but yeah. Sorry, wait. I'm just not that type to sit and let people say horrible things about other people or treat people terribly.
Jay, I agree with you on that. But we're talking about we're just a little bit apart on this
Yeah.
because if somebody says something about Michael, and we've been down this road, I'm going to defend him to the end. Oh hell no, are my famous last words. Or if it's something that I know for a fact, I, I'm going to defend whoever. But
And I understand Jay's situation and what he's saying.
yes, I do understand it. But
But there's a limit to bringing ourselves into the drama portion of things that we don't need to be part of. For example, he said, she said, oh my God, no, I'm not going to be part of that. Now,
no,
if somebody comes into me and says something, say about Mark or Carol or somebody that I am part of, a community that we do things with, whether it's co-hosting or we collaborate or whatever, or just friends with that I've built up in the last 6.5 years. If I know that person well enough, I will defend that person. Don't get me wrong. Because there was
I
one
will.
time something happened after Mark and I started getting into collaborating and networking, and someone decided to run their mouth about both of us. Of course, Mark and I both got defensive about each other in those comments. You're going to do what's best for you and who you collaborate with if it's in your control to do so. But what I'm saying is, I'm not going to sit there and judge anyone about something that's going on. I'm not going to be that person to do that. It's not me. But if I can be there to console, can be there for them, an ear to listen, a ear to help them through it, then yes, I can see doing that. But not being involved in the drama mama bull crap. And that's just my opinion. There are limitations that I would, that are, trust me, I will come out fighting. I will defend if it has it. Of course. Yeah, don't get me wrong on that. I think people feel and again, you got to remember too, you got to respect the boundaries and respect those who feelings that you're getting involved with the drama. You know, don't be that keyboard warrior. That's all we're saying. And that's part of the topic of the day. This is one of the reasons I don't say have any social media accounts. Think, yeah, think before you say something. That's a good word thing. Sometimes when someone is judging others, they are just trying to take the light off of themselves because and that is so true. Is that thing sometimes about me is you, the only person you need to discuss it with is me. That's right. That is so true. I hate drama of any kind. Exactly. But we're not saying that it's something that you shouldn't do or say or help. That's not what we're saying. All right, Mark, at this time, I'm going to start dropping links. I think I'm almost caught up in the chat. 710, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. And let's go with this next comment while I drop links. I got it
It's more about
highlighted. I'm going to cheat.
people's daily living and pot stirring than about world discrimination, Jay. You've had more coffee than the rest of us. Deep thoughts. And Michael, Jay, yeah, I understand what Jay's saying. You can't fix stupid, so pick your battles. 710, good morning. Let's see. Carol said, if I did something and someone else gets blamed for it, I will step up and admit it. Don't blame someone else for what I did. I own up to my. You got flaws, Carol? That's hard to believe. And Jay, yep, I saw that on Facebook. Tomorrow is Ask Us Anything. We're not even banning Patrick. Oh, well, that's good.
I'm glad I heard that. Don't forget to keep also in our thoughts and prayers list, a prayer list. Don't forget to keep Nady Pie and his family in thoughts and prayers because they are going to be moving his dad into hospice.
Oh,
You see the update this weekend. That I think it was Friday. I saw it on. So please keep him and his family in your thoughts and prayers as they're moving him to hospice.
if we're not all different, how boring would that be? We have no
Right
idea.
about that, Randy.
We also have to respect that. That's true, Randy.
You know, when I go back to Carol's comment about don't blaming others, I'm a type person too. If I done something wrong to you, heaven forbid it doesn't happen, but it may happen out of not doing it on purpose. Okay, I want you to come to me. I wouldn't want you to go run your mouth to other people that they don't even know what's going on, but I want to know because I want to correct it. I'm a type of person.
Yeah.
If I did something wrong, I will, and I have that gut feeling that I did. I'm going to come to you and say, what did I do wrong? What did I do that I did not realize I did wrong? Because I don't want to have hurt your feelings in any way, shape, or form. I've done that before, yeah. Not realizing that if I did say something, and again, 9 times out of 10, if I'm gonna say something, I'm gonna tell it to you too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say something that I'm not gonna come back and bite me in the heels. All right, let me get back to where we were in the chat.
All right.
Right about that.
I'll be right back.
Can you really fix it with duct tape, Regina? All right, so I do have all the links in the chat. I haven't seen Jennifer this morning. I hope she's okay. I did drop her links for her channel, her YouTube channel, her Etsy store. Buy her milkshake. But also, I did drop the link if anybody would like to come on and either talk about the topic of the day with us or even promote your channel. We're all not different. You are right about that one, Randy. Yes, I do. You do what? Crystal, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. I am empathy. I match energy. Just be nice to human. That's right. And own up to your mistakes. We all make mistakes. I will be on with Maria, California Thrifter this afternoon at 3 p.m. Sorry I keep missing your auctions, but I think of you often. I was on with Alia yesterday afternoon. Yeah. I'll be on with Alan this Thursday. I'm looking forward to it. And somebody made a comment. Wow, Johnny, you on Sunday? Yeah, if anybody needs me on an auction and they want me to be a guest, let me know. Reach out to me. If I'm available, I will be there. I have flaws and I take And I do too. I'll be the first one to make them. Yep, I did it. I said it, and this is it. This is what I said and how I said it and what I said. That's just the way I do it. Like a fart in a stink. That's right. Or crop dust. I'm good for that one, but I'll be laughing when I do it. That sounds like fun. Al, Regina, apply literally. Mouth. James, hello, good morning, and welcome from the Facebook side. How are you doing? Let's see. We just went to Lord Leather Ball last night. I miss those. I really do. It was beautiful. Now it's time to start Mardi Gras. We'll ride this year in the Homa. Really? Wait a minute. What you doing way down at Homa? Yeah. So which crew you riding in? The crew of Homas? I don't really miss the Mardi Gras day parades and parades itself, but I do miss the Mardi Gras balls. Yeah, I used to do that a lot. I do miss it. Yeah, but that's about it. Good to see you, James. Randy. Oh, Carol, that would be. Oh, yeah, you're right about that one. I admit my mistakes. I forget to hit the thumbs up. Well, thank you for correcting that, Mr. 710. Yes, please hit the thumbs up. That'd be greatly appreciated. Well, I am trying, but my quite as impressed. Jennifer, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you, and thank you for the thumbs up. More people owned up. Remember, it's just responsive and an honest thing to do, and it is. But if things can go a long way, it will go a long way. We wouldn't have all the drama we have in the world today. I love my fuzzy sons. Mother believe the chicken is lying for it. Look, I know my children, Lord Jesus. Ooh, they got some stinky ones. And then they look at me when they do it. Especially Maddie Mae. Ooh, she's got some stinky ones. You blame it on Robert because he's not here when it happens, and I know it's not me. But it's when she does it and she looks up at me with them corner eyes of hers. Yeah. I know they got some stanky ones. All right, don't forget today Mia's live at 6. That's right. I am looking forward to Thursday. I am too. This will be my first time appearing on Ellen's show. This Thursday, I'll be there at 3:10-ish time slot. Also, don't forget on Fridays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Fin the Hustle with the Buffalo Picker. I am on the last Friday of each month. Yeah. Ellen, you are likely all over Virgo thing. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Children's sale today at 5. Don't forget, Leslie is going to be in taking the place of Miss Denise with Miss Josie until further notice. Zero crop dust.
Zeke crop dusted us the other day. Bad enough for him to run away from it. He played himself.
Yeah. I gotta run, but I hope everybody else up. Yes, we'll be there. I'll definitely stop by there. Today, I'm actually my red beans are soaking overnight. I'm having some red beans and rice with meatloaf today. I've been wanting a meatloaf, so that's what I'm making today. I think people need to start giving themselves credit and have pride in their accomplishments instead of looking forward to others. And it's true. You can be. And this is just me. I don't need, great job. You did a fabulous job. I don't need all that. Only thing I do is if I make a mistake, I'm going to own up to it and I'm going to correct it and make sure I don't do it again.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to own up to it. But yeah. Anna, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Is this Anna Breadco? Why am I thinking that might be her? Maybe not.
I don't know, Johnny. Hi, Anna.
Breadco. Is this Anna? The Anna that used to sell bread on YouTube? Or us with auctions? Please let me know. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. I know I feel bad. Everybody saying thank you. Everybody sharing links. Yes, it is. Awesome. How are you doing? I've been keeping up with you on Facebook, girlfriend. I am so proud of Anna. If y'all haven't caught her on Facebook, definitely follow her. She has been doing a wonderful job. Now, mind you, she did start with YouTube, and she has come a long way. She's even got her own brick and mortar and doing all kinds of things in her town with her bread company. Go check her out on Facebook, y'all. I am so glad to see you. I keep up with her on Facebook, And that's why I'm glad. Yes, it is her. Yes, that Anna. Yes, it is. I am so glad to see you. You've been doing fabulous, I see, in keeping up with you. Great job. You've come a long way, girlfriend. Let's see. Patrick says, I also, where it went? I'm waiting for it to show up. I also respect the platform, what it is, just another form of entertainment. I am here to have fun. And that's what it's about. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we bring up some sensitive topics, or they end up being sensitive. You know, we're going to talk about food. Anna's here. We got to talk
Yep.
about
I
bread.
got it. Look, that brand is good.
Oh, so
Yeah.
I was telling Johnny before we started. I had my shrimp and grits last night because my best friend Cheryl made it for me. But oh, there's some cheese jalapeno bread that we had the other night over at Cheryl's house that Michael fell in love with, and he is not a spice person at all.
Mhm.
She sent some home. Mm,
Now that
mm-mm.
you say that, I have a recipe which I need to do because I have not done it in quite a while. It's jalapeno crawfish cornbread. I have not
Hmm.
made that in a long time. I think it's time for a video. That's right, Ryan. Food motivated. Hashtag
Food
meal.
meal motivation. Yep.
As you see, he's advertising for you right there with his hat. And you know, Regina, that is so true. Again, I'm a type of person. I don't really need the attaboys, but I guarantee you, when somebody, for example, first time as a guest on my shows, coming on and doing auctions, never did it before, and ask a lot of questions and come in and help and ask for help. I'm the first person to say, great job. Are they worried about what they're doing? And look, you're doing a great job. Keep it up. Those little comments that you give somebody, if it's on your channel, goes a long way.
Look
Because
where
it
I've
nerves,
come.
especially when it's somebody's first time on a show somewhere. What, Mark?
Look, look where I've been.
But the attaboy or attagirl and telling somebody they did a great job goes a long way, especially if they're first time coming up on a show as a guest. You know, you want to keep encouraging them, not downing them. Now, I'm a type of person, and I know anybody who I've dealt with can and verify this. If I'm going to give some type of criticism, the first thing that better come out my mouth is something acknowledging you did a great job or something good, positive affirmation before I give some kind of criticism. I
Look
think
at
the majority
Regina.
of everybody, yeah.
Look at most of us here today.
And again, to me, that's just my way of giving the positive affirmation along with criticism. It works hand in hand, and that's just the way I've always been. I feel that that's the best way to keep it going in any positive, or if somebody asks for criticism, I don't care what it is. It can be something minor, it can be major, but I'm going to start with something with positive affirmation first. It's just my thumbnail, my to go to thing. Adam brought us some caramel apple bread yesterday. You left him a sample. Oh, they left him a sample. Awesome. Well done, Mark. Nice cap. Notice how pointed that in there because he was wearing it. Yeah. It does sound delicious. I think it's because I'm not the kind to fish for compliments, but the one that does come and feels. And it makes somebody feel good, and that's what you want. Exactly. Anna says that is so true, and a lot of positive. I remember when I started, you were really positive, Johnny. Man, I kept. And Anna, you're not the only one. I even messed up when I first started. I was nervous as hell, and y'all don't think I was, but go back watching some of my first videos. Yeah. But you know, I don't look at the mistakes you're making because as long as anyone comes to me and says, can I get your opinion? Anna was one of those that she was nervous, but I helped her through that by saying things that helped her maybe get comfortable behind the camera. Because it's not just Anna who was always nervous behind the camera, it's just giving that positive affirmation. You've got to keep doing it because if not, you're going to close yourself down and not do it again. So, yeah, Anna, that's why I always did that because I saw potential in you. Thank you for acknowledgement. You're welcome. Only give criticism if exactly. That's right. That's right. I also know many feel weird just saying something nice to someone. And you know, it comes natural when you do it. It makes you feel good. I know it makes me feel good. Oh, no, I will, but strange. Yep, exactly. Johnny and Mark, you are always fabulous. Oh, thank you, Cheryl.
Thank you, Cheryl.
And you know, we try to do our best because we want everyone to feel welcome. When you're entering this chat, no matter if it's on Facebook side or YouTube side, we want everyone to feel welcome because I wish I can find a way like how many people are lurking that's not active in the chat because it's amazing if we can get everyone to feel comfortable enough to chat with everyone and get to know each other, it'll be a better community with everybody. Not feeling nervous in the back sites of working and lurking or not saying anything. Always find something nice to say about, and you have to. It is, and again, it comes natural if you do it on a natural basis. Now, I love talking, taking on lives, and I am not even nervous at all. Thanks to, oh, thank you, Anna. A lot of positive people that kept saying keep going, and you did a fabulous job, and you keep on going. And I'm very proud of you for where you've come, where you've been. You've come a long way, Anna, and I'm proud of you. You'll be twerking for us today. Mark, are you twerking?
No, I
Al
will
says,
not.
Johnny, I don't think you criticize people though. You gave helpful feedback. And again, that's what I meant to say. I don't, I just try to give it as constructive as possible with giving positive feedback. And thank you for saying that because I try not to. I don't want it to feel across as me giving it as criticism. But if somebody asks me for my opinion, I will, like I said, always start with an affirmation positive first. It comes a long way. I think that most of us can say that Johnny has helped us grow in our YouTube reselling journey. I know what I have learned. Well, thank you, Amy. And you know, I enjoy that. I don't need the attaboy, good job kind of thing because I look at it this way. I've started from ground zero at the bottom, like everybody else. Yes, I was nervous when I first did my first video. I was nervous when I did my first auction. But you know, the more you do it, the easier it gets. But being yourself goes a long way. Goes a long way. We do have an awesome community. That is true. Hang in there, hubby. Why doesn't he have to stand there telling me the same thing 3 times? I'm usually helping mom and working outside when I understand that, little Debbie. But you know what? I always am very appreciative that you're here in the chat with us. I
Yep.
understand you're taking care of your mom.
What you needs.
Yeah. Thing called positive criticism. Yep, too. Yep, that's true. Twerking cap. Yep, yep, yep. And you're usually the doctors. Yep. How are you doing this morning, Janine? Hello, good morning, and welcome. Hey, Jennifer. If I can sleep in late, I know I would too. And I did that yesterday a little bit. 4 o'clock was late for me. A.M. That is. Let's see. I had to go bring some stuff to my antique booth again yesterday. I call it positive redirection, not criticism. And again, that's what I try to do at any given time. I feel comfortable on my own show, but nervous when I'm on with others like yours. And you know, Crystal, I understand because Mark knows what I'm going to
Crystal,
say.
it was so funny.
And Crystal, I know because I can go on anybody's show and I'm fine. Like Mark's, no problem. But when it comes to doing the friends selling with friends on Janine's channel, I lose it every freaking time. Now, recently, it's gotten better.
Mhm.
Crystal, I know what you mean, girlfriend, because I was like that on Janine's channel every time I was on there. Every time. Why? I don't know. I really don't. I could not figure it out. But I know what you mean, boo. I've been there, done that. I think I finally got over it now. I think. Every now and then I might get flustered, but it's okay. Just as long as you be yourself. We all have flaws. Many of us are not comfortable showing them. And again, that's true. But you know, the more you do it, the easier it may get. But that's one thing I want to say too. Anyone who comes on in my shows or my live streams as a guest, I want you to feel comfortable. Even if it takes you to come on after the back room and just chit chat and chill and get to know us. I guarantee you it'll be good. Why can't see SRV play a hat? They could be. Yeah, it could be. You're right, Janine's right. I used to always, I don't know why, only on hers. Give a lot of credit to Al. She goofed up and she was still able to laugh. And you have to. You have to be able to laugh at
You have
yourself.
to laugh about it.
Yeah. Also feel that if someone is coming in making comments just to stir up or pot, that would be the first one to pick. That's right. You right about that one. Don't dish what you can't take, right? Help Mark with the playlist. I'm comfortable as a guest. Yes, you are, Ryan. And like with Patrick, I'll never forget some of those that used to come on at the beginning with their camera off, would not even turn their camera on. Now they can do it without a problem, or they do again. Remember, right now it's so being popular on YouTube without being it's a faceless camera type live show now. People do it all the time. I was looking in your auction yesterday when you dropped something and you said, "Yes, she did." Let's see. I feel like I'm always dropping something, and again, it happens. But you got to keep on going and laugh with it. Yeah, that's all you can do. Okay, I can talk now. Awesome, Cheryl. So if anybody wants to come on up, the link is at the top of the chat. You're more than welcome to come on up. Mark, do you have anything going on today? Dogs are napping. Time for me to get my 40 week. I hear that, Carol.
I do not. Well, believe me, we've got a big project ahead of us, but it has nothing to do with YouTube.
Yep. Let's see. Criticism is criticism no matter what your name is given it. It can be positive or negative depending on your intentions behind it. And that's true.
Mm-hmm.
That is so true. So if anybody wants to come on after the show's over, you're more than welcome to. That link is at the top of the chat. Don't forget tomorrow is known as Fat Tuesday, Mardi Gras Day. And of course, that means Wednesday will be Ash Wednesday. So that means if you watch TV and watch the parades in New Orleans or anywhere near Louisiana or Biloxi or anywhere down south, midnight is when they start sweeping the people off the streets in New Orleans on Bourbon Street. I've always watched it. I've never been part of that. I just, been there, done that, throw with a t-shirt. But anywho, this Thursday I will be on with Ellen's Enchanted Emporium. And also don't forget on next Tuesday, the 24th, and guess what? I'll be on with Janine's and Mark's two old guys with their Friends Selling with Friends and on Janine's channel at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That'll be tomorrow.
Huh?
That will be tomorrow.
No, that's going to be the 24th.
Oh.
Tomorrow's Fat Tuesday.
Oh. Okay. All right. Next week.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, that's okay. We got you. It's the 24th. And then on the 27th, I'll be on with the Buffalo Picker Defend the Hustle at 7:30 on Buffalo Picker's channel. And then Saturday the 28th, be ready to watch our Reseller Community Shop Hop Train Sale. Also, it is official as of today. Reach me at CajunRootsReseller@gmail.com if you would like to be part of the Reseller Community Shop Hop Train Sale that is held on the last Saturday of each month. And next one will be March the 28th, and it is now open. There's a premiere, or a uploaded video. Reach out to me and let me know by email so I can have a record that you would like to be part of the next lineup. With that being said, like I say before I end each and every show, you're more than welcome to join us after the show is over. And as I say before I end each and every show, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. Until we meet again, later. Bye. And y'all come back now, you hear?
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reselling, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. See the special man. You got